Good morning. Today we're going to do a retouch application on our lovely guest here, Jean. We're going to be doing color fusion. I'm going to show you her regrowth. It's been about 3 weeks, and up through this area we have about 40 to 45% non-pigmented hair. Once you get over to her side panels over here, this is when we're going to the heavier non-pigmented area. So here we're going, I would say 85–90% non-pigmented. With her previous color applications in this area in her zone 2 mid-shaft and ends, we've used 4 and 5 GR in color fusion, which is gold red, and you can see it covers her non-pigmented 100%. It looks wonderful, and I'm going to go ahead and go through my application so you can see the application, and we're going to process it for a full 45 minutes. So here we've already sectioned it off side to side and front to back. So we have our 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm going to go through and apply to her regrowth area only. You can see our sections are nice and small. Smaller the section, the better coverage of your non-pigmented. And again, processing time for color fusion is 45 minutes. We use a ½ ounce of 4 GR gold red and a ½ ounce of 5 GR gold red with 1 ounce of 20 volume developer. I am choosing to use it in a bottle. And you can see the saturation of color fusion. Color fusion goes into the hair shaft, unlike traditional opaque lines where they have to sit onto the hair shaft.
That's what I was going to hope for anyways today. Yeah. And excuse the feeling of my face because my hair is great. Yeah, I got a lot of action going on.
You are enjoying the music from Salon Ratay Radio.
How are you?
Ask your service provider about our weekly Salon Ratay offer. One of our Salon Ratay one of our exclusive hair care lines. Ask your colorist or designer for more details.
You can also see on Jean's hair shaft that from this point out are dimensional highlights. We will be doing her dimensional next visit because she has a function to go to, right? Mm-hmm. Normally she would need to have it done today. So we're going to refresh her ends also with Shades EQ, probably something along the lines of 9AA and 8C to put some warmth back in there. And we'll do equal parts. Equal parts 9AA, equal parts 8C with processing solution, and let it sit for 15 minutes on the mid-lengths and ends. So again, you can see the saturation. We're not putting too much product on it, making sure our saturation is perfect for color fusion. Now if you were working with Majorelle or Anoa or even Wella Color Touch, you would need to add more pigment saturation. You can see as we're getting closer into her front hairline, she's more non-pigmented up in here. But you can see it gives a nice coverage still. Quite a bit. And that was Jean's lovely phone just went off. Same to this area here. You can see how non-pigmented she is. And her coverage from before. Fantastic right through here. Here we are on her front hairline again. Making sure it's nice and saturated. Nice fine sections. I always say if you couldn't put a newspaper underneath it and read it, your section's too thick. We're having a baby. Nice clean sections. If you don't have control of your sections, your application at the very end is not going to be a great coverage. Double checking around their ears. And then that lovely front hairline. Bring it up to me. So I'm going to repeat myself on the other front left side and the back 2 panels, and then we're going to process Jean for 45 minutes, cleanse, dry, and you'll see the final result. So I just finished the application. We finished all 4 quads, 3-week touch-up with color fusion. And if you want to go ahead and look at my application, you can see great saturation up to the line of demarcation, no overlapping on the pigment from previous color. And remember, her front hairline and side temples is where it was 90-ish% non-pigmented hair. And after it's all processed, we will go and look at the coverage. So here's her back panel. The back, she was maybe 30% white, non-pigmented. Not as bad as her front and sides. And you can even look at her shaft here. Her coverage from previous. Great application, great saturation. And now we're going to process Jean for 45 minutes. So as you can see, her non-pigmented was covered 100%. Looks great. We'll also look at her front hairline, where she's the most non-pigmented. Still looks wonderful.
One of my girlfriends that I went to high school with, she lives out in New Smyrna. This is her second baby. The first one was like...
Coverage looks wonderful. I'm going to spin her a bit. We'll look right back through here. Still, coverage looks great. So we processed Jean for 45 minutes with color fusion. Again, a ½ ounce of 4GR, ½ ounce of 5GR with 1 ounce of 20 volume. And her coverage is absolutely perfect. If you ever have any questions regarding any hair color questions, feel free to visit me at salonratay.com and ask the expert page. Thank you.